Thank you for joining us today for our plumbing inspection. My name is Jimmy, working with Sewer Diagnostics to provide our inspection today. We are currently accessing the clean out on the exterior of the property and the front rock landscaping. And currently we've got the camera turned around so we can assess that cast iron ABS joint connection as the line leaves the property, which does appear to be properly aligned. We do appear to have a minor low spot in this location that runs and works its way towards the exterior clean out and appears to continue for the first approximately 4 feet of the exterior line. It does not appear to be a significant flow restriction and does not appear to be holding significant debris, so we will not be recommending that for repair. We'll go ahead and continue our inspection of the exterior piping for the property out to the city tap connection. First off, we will note we see some pretty heavy root intrusion at our next joint. The line appears to switch from ABS to clay directly after the clean out. With those heavy roots in the piping, we will be recommending a cleaning. Slight correction actually on where those roots are coming through. This section of the piping directly after that root intrusion does appear to still be ABS black piping. You'll note the color and hue difference between that and the next section of clay piping. And with those roots coming through an ABS plastic joint connection, that is identifying this as a failed joint connection. Roots in clay-to-clay joint connections are perfectly fine and expected. However, if roots are working their way through a gasketed joint connection, that's an indication that joint connection has failed and may be allowing leakage out of the piping. So we'll recommend that for repair as a structural compromise. At about 39 feet, we do have another failed joint connection where it looks like a previous PVC repair has been performed in the street. We can see that coming through from about the 7 o'clock clockwise to the 2 o'clock position. And again, with roots coming through a PVC or plastic pipe joint connection, that gasket has failed. Given the amount and severity of the root intrusion that we've seen in the line so far as well, that is not only restricting flow but obscuring portions of the pipe wall. So what we're most likely going to recommend is a blade cleaning of the line to remove roots, a reinspection to verify no other damage is hidden behind those root clusters, and then if no other damage is found, a repair of the line at 4 feet and 39 feet to fix those joints. We also appear to have a crack located at approximately 44 feet. You can see that in this shot from about the 3 o'clock position clockwise towards the 6 o'clock position. Not only do we see some displacement and separation of the pipe wall here, we also see root intrusion indicating that has fully broken through the pipe wall. At this time, we have been unable to properly assess our city tap connection due to the angle of approach. There is another offset directly at the tap that is preventing us from working our way directly into the city main. And especially given our large offset of about an inch and a half at 50 feet directly before that drop, we are concerned that with that shift above and at the city tap connection, the line has been compromised at that tap. So given that, the amount of damage we've seen and the heavier than usual root intrusion through the line, we are going to recommend a full line replacement. However, one repair method that we will be recommending in order to efficiently replace the line while saving some cost and limiting trenching will be pipe bursting, where a trench can be dug at the city tap connection and a trench can be dug at that first clean out and failed joint connection, dragging new PET or plastic piping through. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Jimmy with Diagnostics.